Only a few minutes left. God says, don't miss your chance. This is his final attempt. My beloved child, listen to me carefully. Something divine is happening around you right now, and you don't even realize it. Don't skip this, because every word that follows has been placed before you for a reason. You've been feeling something strange in your heart lately, a sense that something is about to change forever. It's not your imagination. It's not a coincidence. This is the final attempt from above to reach you before the door closes. Stay till the end, because what you're about to hear will connect dots you never knew existed. This message isn't random. It was whispered into existence for you, and only you. Don't skip, because if you leave now, you'll miss the sign that's about to reveal itself. You've been carrying questions in silence, wondering why things suddenly stopped making sense. Why people drifted away. Why your plans broke apart right when they felt so close to success. This isn't bad luck, my child. It's divine interference preparing you for a new chapter. Something huge is waiting for you. The reason you're still standing despite everything is because heaven refused to let you fall. You survived storms others couldn't endure, and now heaven wants to reward you before time runs out. There's a reason you opened this message in this exact moment. Out of millions of people, you were chosen to hear this. It's just another video. It's a spiritual alarm clock ringing in your soul. Don't skip, because your destiny is trying to speak through this voice. You see, there comes a moment in every soul's journey when the divine steps in directly. When subtle signs are no longer enough. When your prayers, tears, and pain combine into a signal so strong that heaven must respond. That moment is now. You've been waiting for a sign, haven't you? That confirmation that what you've been hoping for isn't in vain. The relationship, the dream, the chance, the miracle, it's all still alive, but it's waiting for your final response. Stay till the end. Don't move an inch. Because before this message ends, you'll feel something, a pull, a rush, a warmth. That's how you will know heaven is near. And once that moment passes, everything in your timeline begins to rearrange. That's how powerful this message is meant to be. The universe has been watching how much you've endured in silence. The tears no one saw, the nights you thought no one cared. God saw all of it, and he's tired of watching his chosen ones suffer quietly. That's why he sent this last attempt to make sure you don't give up now. Don't skip. You're standing at the doorway of divine intervention. In just a few moments, your entire life could shift, not by chance, but by command. That's how close you are to what's been promised to you. You've lost people, but not purpose. You've been hurt, but not forgotten. The clear-throat truth is, you were never being punished. You were being positioned. Everything you thought was breaking you was secretly building you for the destiny that begins the moment this message ends. My beloved child, this is the reason heaven is begging you to stay alert. Because when a soul is destined for greatness, darkness tries harder to keep them distracted. Every delay, every heartbreak, every rejection was a disguise. But the light is uncovering all of it now. Something huge is waiting for you. Don't skip. What's coming next is not just a coincidence. It's your divine turnaround moment. The doors that were locked for years are trembling right now, about to swing open. Stay till the end, because I'm about to reveal what's next. You were supposed to receive something long ago. A blessing that was delayed, not denied. A delay ends tonight. Heaven is aligning events faster than you can imagine. This is your last warning before the miracle rushes in. God has been whispering your name in rooms you don't even know exist. People you've never met are being positioned to help you, to speak your name, to lift you out of what felt like a dead end. You'll soon realize why it had to happen this way. Why you had to walk through silence, through loneliness, through confusion. It wasn't cruelty, it was cleansing. The pain purified you for the position you're about to receive. Don't skip. The energy is shifting even as you listen. If you've been feeling that sudden spark of hope again after losing faith for so long, it's not random. It's your confirmation that God is not finished with you. Before the clock runs out, the divine wants one thing from you: your attention. Not your perfection, not your effort, not your plans. Just your presence in this moment. Because this message is the bridge between what was and what will be. Stay till the end, because the revelation is about to unfold. This message is not entertainment. It's an awakening. Heaven rarely speaks twice in such clarity, and you're hearing it right now, not by mistake, but by mercy. You cried for answers. You begged for signs. And this is it. You are about to enter a chapter where you look back and say that message was a moment everything changed. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. And by the time this message reaches its end, you'll understand why God called this his final attempt. My beloved child, the moment you are living right now is not ordinary. This is not another day passing by. It's a divine countdown ticking toward your transformation. Don't skip because the energy around you is already shifting as you listen. There are only a few minutes left before the cycle that held you captive finally ends. What was delayed will no longer be delayed. What was hidden will no longer stay hidden. Stay till the end because the truth waiting to reveal itself will make everything make sense. You've been tested, broken, and stretched to your limits. Every sleepless night, every disappointment, every silent cry, it all led you here. Heaven saw every moment you tried to keep smiling while your heart was bleeding. And now the divine says, enough. Don't skip. You're not hearing this by accident. You're hearing this because something beyond the physical world is trying to get your attention. You are standing at the final intersection between your old life and your divine new beginning. Something huge is waiting for you. Something you prayed for but thought was lost. It's not gone. It's being delivered differently. God isn't punishing you. He's positioning you for what others said was impossible. This message is his final attempt to reach your heart before the breakthrough happens. Every delay had a reason. Every person who left cleared the way for the ones meant to stay. The losses weren't rejection. They were redirection. You are about to witness why the pain was necessary and why the waiting was holy. Don't skip. Heaven's timing is exact. There is a reason you pressed play right now, at this specific moment, in this very second of your life. It's because the divine clock just struck the final call, and your destiny has been unlocked. My beloved child, your spirit has been whispering for change, and heaven has heard it. The winds are turning, the tides are reversing, and everything that was against you is about to work for you. Stay till the end, because the revelation that's coming next will leave you speechless. You've been asking, why me? Why now? The truth is, you were chosen for a divine assignment that others weren't strong enough to carry. You're not ordinary. You're marked by divine favor. That's why storms hit you harder. That's why you couldn't quit even when you tried. Don't skip. Every trial was a signal that you're carrying something the world needs. Your story will not end in pain. It will end in purpose. You may not see it yet, but heaven is rearranging the entire script of your life. The message you're hearing is heaven's last attempt to wake you before the shift. The alignment is happening so fast that you might miss it if you look away. That's why this moment is sacred, because the divine doesn't beg, but for you. It's pleading one last time. Listen, something huge is waiting for you. You may have thought you lost your chance, but heaven says, no, this is your second wind. The same place you cried will be the place you celebrate. The same people who doubted you will witness your rise. Stay till the end, because you're about to receive divine compensation for every tear. God doesn't forget even when the world does. This message is the bridge to your answered prayer. Don't move. Don't scroll. Don't skip. Here's someone watching over you right now, unseen but real. That presence you sometimes feel when you're alone isn't your imagination. It's protection. A higher power has been walking beside you, waiting for this exact moment to speak. You're being called to release everything heavy. The grudges, the fear, the guilt, none of that belongs in your next season. The reason you're hearing this now is because heaven can't open new doors if your hands are still full of yesterday. Don't skip. Let this message soak into your heart. The pain, the confusion, the chaos, it's all coming to an end. This isn't a warning. It's a rescue. Heaven is stepping in to pull you out of what was meant to destroy you. And when it happens, it won't be gradual. It will be sudden. Within moments, everything can change. Doors will open you never knocked on. Messages will arrive that write your story. People will appear like angels in disguise. Stay till the end. Something divine is about to touch your reality. This isn't luck. It's alignment. What you thought was over is about to be resurrected in your favor. Heaven's plan is unfolding faster than your mind can process. You may not understand it yet, but the waiting wasn't wasted. The tears were seeds, and those seeds are now breaking through the soil. What's about to blossom in your life will silence every doubt that ever haunted you. Don't skip. Keep your focus, because in a few moments, the divine will reveal why you were chosen. Every hardship was a test to prepare you for a route that cannot be stolen, copied, or delayed anymore. My beloved child, this is the turning point. The reason heaven calls this the final attempt is because this message completes your preparation. After this, your story changes. After this, your light becomes unstoppable. Stay till the end. What's coming next is the confirmation you've been waiting for all along. You're about to witness the divine hand move in ways that will leave you trembling in awe. And when it happens, when everything falls into place at once, remember this moment. Remember that you were told in advance that heaven had to stop time to get your attention because you were that important. Clears throat, greater than don't skip. Don't scroll. Don't doubt. You are seconds away from a revelation that will change everything. My beloved child, stay still and let your heart listen closely. You are not here by mistake. You have been guided into this moment by something far greater than you understand. Don't skip, because in the next few lines, the reason behind all your pain and waiting will finally be revealed. Heaven hath been silent, not because you were forgotten, but because your story was still being written behind the curtain of time. You've been walking through shadows, but every shadow only proves the existence of light. That light is moving toward you faster than you think. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you just beyond this moment of stillness. The divine is about to flip the script, and when it happens, your heart will finally exhale the relief it has been craving for years. You've asked yourself why people betrayed you, why doors slammed shut, why things you worked hard for suddenly collapsed. You thought it was bonding, but it was protection. Heaven was removing what could have destroyed your soul before your blessings arrived. Don't skip, because every heartbreak, every detour, every loss is now turning into the stepping stones of your divine journey. The pain that once made you weep is becoming the fuel that propels you toward your purpose. You may not realize it, but your resilience has become your signature. You've survived things that were designed to break you, and because of that, you've earned heaven's highest attention. You are now being prepared to walk into what was once impossible for you. Something huge is waiting for you. In a few minutes, a divine sequence will start to unfold. It might be a message, a call, a person, or a chance that feels like a dream. It will carry the energy of divine timing, and you will know it because peace will wrap around you when it arrives. Stay till the end. This isn't the kind of message you hear and forget. It's one that activates something in your spirit. You are standing at the very edge of your transformation. All that heaven needs from you right now is to listen and believe. You've been replaying old memories that make your heart ache. But what if I told you those memories are about to be rewritten? What if the one who walked away is being guided back in repentance? What if the opportunity you lost is returning multiplied? Don't skip, because in the spiritual realm, everything is already set. The miracles have been signed, sealed, and are only waiting for the final green light, which happens the moment you accept that this message is for you. Heaven calls this your divine completion phase. Every cycle that felt endless is now ending. The people who left your life were necessary exits so that divine replacements could enter. The things you thought you lost were never truly gone. They were upgraded in silence. Stay till the end, because what you're about to receive is not ordinary luck. It's divine restitution. The time you thought you wasted will return in the form of blessings that arrive all at once. You won't have to chase what's meant for you. It will find you. Don't skip, my beloved child. The energy around you is vibrating with readiness. The air itself feels different, because heaven has opened a new portal over your name. You've been under construction, and now you're being revealed. You are the kind of soul heaven invests in quietly, patiently, intentionally. While others mocked your silence, heaven admired your endurance. While others celebrated your downfall, heaven was preparing your resurrection. Stay till the end, because in the next few moments, you'll feel that inner confirmation. The sudden warmth, the goosebumps, the calm energy flowing through you. That's how you'll know that this isn't coincidence. It's divine alignment. Something huge is waiting for you. It's not just an opportunity. It's a divine restoration. Every stolen moment of peace, every dream you had to bury, every joy you thought was gone, it's all coming back. And this time it will last. The message you're hearing is heaven's heartbeat calling you home. It's saying, wake up, rise again. You still have purpose. The divine isn't finished with you, and that's why this is his final attempt to remind you of what you carry. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because this moment marks the shift from surviving to thriving. The weight that's been crushing you will suddenly lift, and you'll look back wondering how it all disappeared so quietly. You'll meet people who were divinely assigned to your next chapter. Souls who speak light, who uplift, who understand you without explanation. These are not coincidences. They're confirmations that heaven heard your cries for connection. My beloved child, you are entering a season of divine acceleration. Things that once took years will now take days. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach will come searching for you. This is not fantasy. It's prophecy being fulfilled through obedience. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you, closer than your next heartbeat. When you least expect it, heaven's plan will unfold in your favor, and no force on earth will be able to stop it. The same people who counted you out will witness your rise. Stay till the end. The divine message is clear. You are being rewritten, into your life are being edited by hands that know no failure. You are not behind schedule. You are perfectly aligned with destiny. This message, this moment, this silence after every sentence, it's all orchestrated to reach deep into your spirit. Heaven is not sending warnings anymore. It's sending confirmations. You are ready. Don't skip. The reason this is called the final attempt is because it's the last reminder before manifestation begins. Once this ends, things in your world will start aligning faster. Signs will appear. Doors will open. You'll know that the wait was worth it. You have no idea how close you are to breakthrough. What you thought was the ending is actually your beginning. Heaven is clearing your path, raising your fears, and declaring over your name. It is time. Stay till the end, my beloved child. The divine doesn't beg without purpose. The reason heaven is reaching out to you with such urgency is because this moment determines the shape of your future. Every whisper of doubt, every memory of failure, they're losing power right now. The light is taking over. You're stepping into a divine right that will shock even you. Don't skip. Don't scroll. Don't leave. This is the part where heaven closes the old book and opens a new one with your name in gold letters. The countdown is almost over, but the miracle is just beginning. My beloved child, breathe deeply for a moment and let your heart feel what your eyes cannot see. You've come this far in the message because something inside you recognizes its truth. Don't skip. What is unfolding right now is not just words. It's a divine movement taking place in your spirit. Heaven has watched your journey in silence, but the silence is ending. You've endured the waiting, and now the waiting is bowing before destiny. You are standing at the edge of manifestation. Every promise that once felt like a whisper is now echoing into reality. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and heaven doesn't want you to miss it by distraction. The countdown you feel isn't fear. It's anticipation because heaven has already signed what belongs to you, and this is the moment of delivery. You may have thought the doors were closed forever, but they weren't closed. They were being reinforced. God was strengthening your foundation before He handed you what was too precious to lose. You weren't being delayed. You were being prepared. Don't skip. Every disappointment was disguised direction. Every goodbye was a divine relocation. Heaven never subtracts unless multiplication is on the way. And now that multiplication is here, quietly entering your life without warning. Something huge is waiting for you. Within days, perhaps even hours, you will feel the divine shift tangibly. People will speak your name with admiration where they once spoke it with doubt. The same places that ignored you will now open their doors wide. Stay till the end, because this isn't a coincidence. It's a conclusion. This is heaven closing the book of your old struggles and sealing them permanently. What once defined you will now refine you, and your story will become someone else's hope. Your tears have been counted one by one. Every time you cried in silence, an angel stood beside you carrying that pain upward as evidence of your endurance. You were never alone, even when you felt forgotten. Don't skip. Right now, as you hear these words, a new frequency is unlocking around you. The invisible is becoming visible. The impossible is being rewritten into possible. Heaven has chosen this moment, these few remaining minutes, to complete what it started long ago. You've been walking through years of lessons, and each one was divine training. Heaven was not ignoring you. It was instructing you. You learned patience, humility, strength, faith, forgiveness, and those lessons have now matured into divine access. Stay till the end, because the revelation that's about to unfold isn't only about blessings. It's about identity. You are not who pain told you you were. You are who heaven declared you to be. And now that truth is becoming undeniable. You may start to see signs everywhere. Repeated numbers, names you thought you'd forgotten, dreams, clear throat that feel more vivid than usual. Don't dismiss them. These are confirmations that the divine realm has begun aligning your reality. Heaven wants you to know everything that left your life left, because it could no longer survive the vibration of your new season. You outgrew the spaces that once felt comfortable. You evolved past the patterns that once defined you. That's why things ended abruptly. It was divine timing disguised as chaos. Don't skip. Each ending you face created a clearing. Each loss carved space for something bigger. Heaven cannot pour new wine into old vessels, and your spirit is now ready for what's next. You have endured long enough. The divine will not allow pain to have the final word over your life. The light around you is increasing, and with it new opportunities are rising. You may notice ideas coming to you suddenly, or a name crossing your mind repeatedly. Pay attention. These are divine signals showing you where your next step lies. Stay till the end. The answers you seek are hidden within the calm after these words. Once you stop overthinking, clarity will rise from the silence. You will begin to see the map that heaven has been drawing beneath your confusion all along. My beloved child, there was never a moment you were unseen. Even in the depths of your loneliness, there were angels standing beside you, guarding every breath you took. The reason you're still here is because heaven refused to let go. Your survival wasn't luck. It was intention. Don't skip. This is heaven's reminder that purpose never expires. No matter how many times you stumbled, no matter how lost you felt, you are still chosen. Every scar on your heart has turned into a seal of protection. You are stronger now, not because you wanted to be, but because heaven made you unbreakable. Something huge is waiting for you, something you can't fully see yet. It's not just a blessing, it's a restoration. The divine is bringing back everything you lost, but this time in divine order, free from confusion, fear, and deceit. What's returning to you will be pure, stable, and eternal. Stay till the end, because right now heaven is synchronizing events across time. Someone somewhere is being nudged to think of you, to remember you, to reach out. That connection will be your confirmation that this message wasn't just words. It was prophecy unfolding in real time. The divine wants you to understand something deeper. Nothing you went through was random. Every heartbreak was a mirror. Every delay was a lesson. Every silence was a setup. Together, they formed the divine curriculum that shaped the wisdom inside you today. Don't skip. What you thought was punishment was heavily preparation. Heaven doesn't destroy, it detoxes. It removes what's toxic, even if it hurts. That's why the past had to fall apart, because the future you're stepping into requires a cleaner atmosphere, a lighter heart, a stronger spirit. You are now entering a phase where manifestation is instant. Words will carry power, emotions will create outcomes, and your thoughts will attract alignment. That's why heaven brought you this message, to remind you to guard your mind and speak with faith. Stay till the end. This next section is the unveiling of what's already on its way. The moment you finish reading these words, you'll feel an invisible push to act on something, a call, a project, a confession, a leap of faith. Follow that push. It's not coincidence, it's divine impulse. My beloved child, your soul has matured. You no longer need to chase what's meant for you. You only need to align. The doors that once resisted you will now recognize your vibration and open on their own. The energy of struggle is being replaced with the energy of ease. Don't skip. The divine doesn't need you to prove yourself anymore. You've already passed tests. What comes next is reward, not trial. You are stepping into a dimension of grace where effort meets flow and work turns into fulfillment. Something huge is waiting for you, and the countdown has reached its final seconds. The things that once felt impossible will begin to align suddenly, as though reality itself bends in your favor. Heaven calls this the great reversal, a time when everything that was against you starts working for you. Stay till the end, because this is the moment your old energy leaves completely. You'll feel lighter, calmer, more open to miracles. It will seem subtle at first, but within days you will start noticing how everything around you begins to align perfectly. The divine is rewriting the rhythm of your life. Amor Delius, no more vase. Start, no more circle. What's meant for you will come easily, because the season of resistance is over. Heaven is saying, you've done enough. Now let me take over. My beloved child, this is your rebirth. Every storm, every betrayal, every sleepless night led you to this moment. You have been transformed in silence, and now heaven is ready to display your light to the world. The world will see your glow and not know what changed, but you'll know it was divine alignment. Don't skip. Feel the shift happening. The warmth in your chest, the tears building behind your eyes, the calm spreading through your mind. These are all confirmations. The divine isn't far from you. It's within you, awakening through your awareness. Something huge is waiting for you, and it begins now, not tomorrow, not next week, now. You'll soon look back at this very message and realize it was the moment everything started changing. Stay till the end because this story isn't closing, it's opening. You are walking into a life where miracles are normal, love is constant, and peace is permanent. The chapter you've been yearning for is already written. All that's left is for you to live it. Don't skip. You've come too far to look away now. This final attempt through heaven wasn't sent to frighten you. It was sent to free you. To remind you that divine love doesn't give up. It persists until you awaken to your worth. My beloved child, you are free. The battle is over. The lesson is complete and the blessing is active. Heaven's final attempt has succeeded because your heart heard the call. You are ready to step into the miracle you've been promised. And when it arrives, and it will, remember this moment. Remember that heaven didn't just want you to survive, it wanted you to shine. You are not ending. You are beginning again, reborn in faith, surrounded by divine favor that will never fade. Don't skip because what comes next is your victory. The universe has already agreed, the divine has already decreed, and your spirit has already received. Stay till the end because the end, my beloved child, is where the miracle begins. My beloved child, take a deep breath and feel this moment. It isn't just another second passing by. It's a sacred bridge between who you were and who you are becoming. Don't skip because heaven is still speaking, still unfolding, still aligning everything around you. Every breath you take now carries divine purpose. You may think the message is over, but it isn't. This is where the deeper revelation begins, the part that happens after the light touches your soul. Heaven doesn't just want to bless you, it wants to rebuild you from the inside out. It wants to replace your fear with faith so strong that nothing can shake it again. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, not in a distant tomorrow, but already forming in the invisible. The people who walked away are being replaced by souls who will understand your light. The doors that stayed shut are about to open as if they never had locks. You have been trained for this season through every pain you endured. They felt like destruction was divine construction. Heaven was never punishing you. It was chiseling away everything that didn't belong to the masterpiece you were destined to be. Don't skip because as you hear these words, your spirit is expanding. Layers of doubt are peeling away. Old pain is dissolving and your energy is shifting toward alignment. You are finally remembering who you are, a vessel of purpose, chosen and protected. The days of confusion are ending. You will soon notice how every unanswered question from your past starts to find resolution. Situations that made no sense will suddenly reveal why they had to happen. And you will whisper to yourself, "Now I understand." Stay till the end. The divine is preparing to hand you something powerful, clarity. Not just about your purpose, but about your relationships, your path, your timing. You will no longer walk in circles. You will walk in direction. My beloved child, your timeline is resetting. What was delayed is being fast-tracked. The energy of stagnation is breaking. You are being pulled into motion again, and this time nothing will stand in your way. Don't skip. You've carried the weight of too many false starts, but heaven says this is the one that will last. The doors opening now are not temporary. They are rooted in divine will. This is your permanent elevation. You might feel tingles, warmth, or a sudden calm. That is heaven confirming its presence with you. This message isn't just being heard, it's being absorbed into your energy. You're being tuned to a higher frequency, one where blessings can find you without struggle. Stay till the end. The divine isn't asking for your effort anymore. It's asking for your surrender. You've done enough. You've fought enough. Now it's time to rest in the current of grace that's carrying you forward. Something huge is waiting for you. The divine has written your name on blessings that no human can block. You are stepping into the flow of divine favor where opportunities will chase you down, where peace will become your normal state. My beloved child, there's a sacred truth you need to hear before this message ends. You were never behind. Every delay was an alignment. Every redemption was protection. You didn't miss your season. It's arriving now, fully bloomed, perfectly timed. Don't skip. Remember how many times you almost gave up, how many times you whispered that you couldn't keep going. Yet here you are, stronger, wiser, and more open to miracles than ever before. You didn't fail. You transformed. You're walking proof that pain can birth purpose. The scars you tried to hide are glowing with light, telling stories of survival and faith. Heaven is proud of you. The divine looks at you and says, this one didn't quit. This one still believes. Stay till the end. Because as you hear this, your energy is calling forth what's meant for you. You don't have to chase, force, or beg. What belongs to you is magnetically drawn toward your spirit the moment you align with peace. You will soon receive signs, unexpected messages, names, songs, numbers that repeat around you. These are confirmations from heaven that your breakthrough is unfolding in real time. Invisible has become active. The waiting is ending. Don't skip. You've walked through the valley, but now you're being guided to the mountain. The perspective you gain here will help you see how every shadow had purpose, how every silence carried hidden instruction. Nothing was wasted. My beloved child, you're not just surviving. You're ascending. The world will see a glow around you soon, a peace that cannot be explained. That's what happens when heaven finishes its work inside you. You're becoming the living evidence of divine promise. Stay till the end. There's more. Because heaven doesn't want you to just receive blessings. It wants you to recognize them. Gratitude will now open doors faster than effort ever did. The more thankful you are for where you are, the faster the miracles will multiply. The people who hurt you will begin to feel the weight of your absence. Not out of revenge, but because your energy once carried healing, and now they miss what they took for granted. Heaven will ensure they see your rise, not as arrogance, but as testimony. Don't skip. You are stepping into the chapter where what you lost will return upgraded. The friendships, the love, the opportunities, they will come back in new forms. Pure and lasting, the divine always replaces pain with something 10 times better. Something huge is waiting for you. It's a moment that will feel surreal when it happens. You look at your life and realize, this is what I prayed for, and it came when I least expected it. That's how divine timing works. It arrives quietly but perfectly. Stay till the end. Because this message isn't just ending, it's transforming into manifestation. The energy of your belief has activated the blueprint of your destiny. Things are being rearranged for your benefit even now. My beloved child, when you wake up tomorrow, something will feel different. The heaviness you carried will lighten. The confusion will begin to fade. You'll feel a deep sense of trust in life itself because heaven has taken over. Don't skip. Every word you've read was a seed planted in your spirit. It will bloom in the coming days as unexpected peace, sudden favor, and divine encounters. Heaven has heard your yes, and it's already responding with action. The final attempt wasn't a warning, it was an awakening. You've crossed from uncertainty into assurance, from fear into fulfillment. You are now aligned with your divine assignment, and nothing can pull you back to what you've outgrown. Stay till the end, because the final truth heaven wants you to remember is this: you are safe, you are guided, you are loved beyond comprehension. Every step you take now is divinely orchestrated. You are never walking alone. The countdown is complete, my beloved child. The heavens have declared your victory. The light around you is permanent now, untouchable by darkness. Everything that's coming will carry peace, abundance, and love. Don't skip. because the end of this message is not an end at all. It's the beginning of your divine new life. Walk forward with calm certainty, for heaven has spoken, and its word never returns empty. You made it to the end. You listened, you believed, and you stayed. Now all that's left is to receive what's already yours. A miracle is not coming. It's here. My beloved child, this is the moment where silence begins to speak. Everything that once felt uncertain is now whispering clarity. Don't skip. The stillness around you is not emptiness. It's heaven pausing the noise of the world so that you can finally hear what has been waiting to reach you. Every word that comes next is meant to settle in your soul like light entering a dark room. You have completed one phase, but this message isn't done. This part is where the divine reveals what was hidden behind all those delays, detours, and heartbreaks. Heaven was never denying you. It was preparing the right timing. The same prayers you thought went unanswered were being collected, layered, and multiplied into a future that's now arriving faster than you imagined. Stay till the end because this moment is sacred. What's being written now carries the vibration of breakthrough. Every sentence is coded with divine confirmation that what you've been asking for has already been approved. The waiting was just the bridge to maturity. Now comes fulfillment. You're standing on the threshold of something new, and the energy feels different because it's divine. The fatigue you've been feeling lately isn't weakness. It's the soul's way of telling you it's time to rest and receive. The struggle is ending, and the season of flow is beginning. You don't need to fight anymore. You just need to allow. Don't skip. For too long, you've carried other people's expectations, opinions, and judgments on your back. Heaven is lifting that weight now. What others said about you was their projection, not your truth. You were never too late, too emotional, or too lost. You were being shaped in divine silence for something extraordinary. The reason you opened this message was not curiosity. It was destiny. Heaven aligned your path to these words because this is your confirmation moment. The vibration of your life is changing right now. Energy that once drained you is leaving, and new frequencies of abundance are replacing it. Stay till the end. You'll feel it as you continue. A tingling in your hands, a rush of warmth through your heart, a calm spreading through your chest. That is not imagination. That's divine energy moving through you, clearing, healing, and upgrading your spirit for the blessings ahead. My beloved child, heaven wants you to release the fear of losing again. You will not lose this time. The doors opening now are permanent because they are meant for the version of you that learned through pain, forgave without revenge, and kept believing when logic said not to. Those qualities have written your name in heaven's records of favor. Don't skip. The divine timeline is accelerating, and your life is about to catch up to your prayers. What used to take years will take weeks. The obstacles that once felt immovable will vanish effortlessly. You'll be amazed how easily things start aligning when heaven decides you're ready. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's closer than you think. It might come disguised as a simple opportunity, a chance meeting, or an unexpected message, but inside it lies the key to the next chapter of your destiny. Don't ignore the small signs because heaven hides greatness in simplicity. Stay till the end because heaven is not only bringing restoration, it's bringing recognition. You will no longer have to prove your worth to anyone. The light within you will begin to speak for itself. Those who doubted you will start to see what heaven saw all along. There's a divine law unfolding now. Everything that once worked against you will turn in your favor. The tears that watered your pillow will water your garden of miracles. The nights you cried for clarity will now give birth to mornings of joy. Heaven has not only heard your cries, it has recorded them as evidence for your blessing. Don't skip. Every storm you face was sacred training for the calm that's coming. The patience you built in waiting has become your spiritual wealth. You are richer in wisdom, deeper in understanding, and stronger in faith. That's why this next chapter will feel easier. It's not luck. It's mastery. My beloved child, you've stepped into what heaven calls the hour of release. It means what's been locked is unlocking. What's been stuck is moving. The delays, the pauses, the standstills, they were never denial. They were protection against premature exposure. Now that your heart has healed, your hands are ready to receive. Stay till the end because heaven is downloading blueprints into your mind even now. New ideas, visions, and inspirations will begin to surface in the coming days. You'll wake up knowing exactly what to do and when to do it. It's divine intelligence guiding your steps. Don't skip. This message is reprogramming your energy. Where there was doubt, there will now be faith. Where there was fatigue, there will now be momentum. Heaven is replacing your survival instincts with creation energy. You are no longer meant to just endure. You are meant to expand. You will start noticing how your environment begins to mirror your inner peace. People will treat you differently, not because they changed, but because your energy did. The divine glow inside you will begin to attract everything aligned with your higher purpose. Stay till the end because the final words of this message are activation codes. As you read, your spirit recognizes truth and responds. The vibrations of heaven are merging with your timeline, lining every path, every connection, every opportunity that matches your destiny. My beloved child, heaven is proud of how you carried yourself through pain without turning bitter. The divine watched you give love when you received none. Stay kind when you were hurt. Stay patient when everything was delayed. That's why the reward coming your way will not be small. It will be divine in proportion to your endurance. Don't skip. You are entering a phase where your blessings will make noise. The same people who overlook you will now remember your name. Heaven will use you as a living example of how divine timing works. Slow at first, then sudden, unstoppable, undeniable. Something huge is waiting for you, and it carries heaven's signature. You'll know it because it will feel peaceful, not pressured. It will bring clarity, not confusion. It will feel like home. You won't have to question whether it's meant for you. It will simply fit. Stay till the end, my beloved child, because heaven is about to do something extraordinary in your life. The divine is saying, you've walked through fire without losing your light. Now walk into favor without fear. The shift that's happening now is irreversible. You'll begin to see messages, symbols, and confirmations around you over the next few days. A song, a name, a coincidence. They will all point back to this exact moment. It's heaven's way of saying, it's done. Don't skip. Heaven is not only sending blessings, it's sending peace. The kind of peace that doesn't depend on circumstances. The kind that fills you even when the world is chaotic. That's the mark of divine alignment. When your soul stays calm while everything changes around you. My beloved child, this is the truth heaven wants you to keep in your heart. You are loved, chosen, and irreplaceable. You are not late, not forgotten, not unworthy. You are exactly where you need to be at the exact time you were meant to arrive. Stay till the end because your transformation is ongoing. You are becoming the version of yourself that your old self once prayed for. The version that walks in purpose, glows in peace, and radiates gratitude. And as you reach the end of this message, know that heaven is smiling. A mission is complete. The final attempt has succeeded. You heard, you believed, and now you will receive. Don't skip. For even as this part ends, your miracle begins its journey toward you. The divine is already arranging your tomorrow in your favor. The night is over. The dawn has arrived. My beloved child, lift your head, breathe in faith, and step forward. Everything that was promised is already on its way, and nothing in creation can stop it now. This is your confirmation. Heaven's final attempt has turned into your eternal blessing. My beloved child, this is it. The final heartbeat of the message heaven has been whispering through every word you've heard so far. Don't skip. You've reached the moment where everything comes full circle. The divine began this message as a call, and now it ends as a promise. What you are feeling right now, this strange mix of calm, awe, and warmth, is not coincidence. As heaven confirming, you heard what you were meant to hear. You've carried pain like a secret weight for too long. The nights you couldn't sleep, the tears no one saw, the prayers you spoke under your breath, they were never ignored. Heaven was listening, and this message, every single line of it, has been a reply delayed only until your heart was ready to receive. Stay till the end because heaven doesn't waste words. Every syllable that entered your ears carried a vibration of healing, of restoration, of rebirth. Right now, as you listen, something invisible is aligning around you. Old energies are dissolving. Heavy memories are releasing. The atmosphere of your life is becoming lighter because you are being renewed from within. You may not see the changes instantly, but you will feel them. The people who drained you will quietly fade out. The opportunities that were meant for you will suddenly return. The chaos that surrounded you will come without explanation. It's not luck. It's divine order finally taking its rightful place. Don't skip. Heaven is giving you something more powerful than luck. It's giving you peace. The kind of peace that can't be shaken by circumstances, can't be taken by others, can't be lost again. That peace is the seal of your new beginning. My beloved child, your journey through pain was never punishment. It was preparation for this moment. The divine needed you strong enough to carry what's coming. It needed your heart clean enough to handle the abundance. It needed your mind clear enough to recognize the truth when it arrived. And now, it's here. Stay till the end. Because the final truth heaven wants you to hold on to is simple but eternal. You are chosen. Not randomly, not accidentally, intentionally. You were chosen to rise where others fell. To shine where others doubted. To stand tall when the world expected you to break. Something huge is waiting for you. But it's not waiting in the distance. It's standing right beside you, ready to reveal itself. The divine is saying, the wait is over. The next chapter begins now. Every second that passes from this point forward will start to make sense. You'll begin to notice the alignment, the flow, the grace. Don't skip. Every blessing that was delayed because of fear, doubt, or resistance is returning with interest. The divine has multiplied your portion. You will have peace that outlasts chaos, love that conquers fear, and joy that doesn't fade. This is not fantasy. It's fulfillment. The universe itself bends to the will of divine timing. And your time has finally come. The messages you will receive in the coming days, the unexpected calls, the small coincidences, those will be your visible confirmations that heaven kept its word. My beloved child, this is your divine graduation. You are stepping into a timeline where everything that happens will feel guided. Your steps will no longer be random. They'll be rhythmic, purposeful, divine. You'll feel drawn to the right places, the right people, the right opportunities. Stay till the end because heaven wants to leave you with one last imprint on your soul, gratitude. The moment you start thanking life for how far you've come, the energy of miracles will multiply. Gratitude is your key. It's the divine code that keeps every blessing open. You are not who you were when this message began. You've changed. Your spirit has awakened. You've been reminded of your worth, your purpose, your connection with the divine. You've remembered that you are not small. You are infinite in light and protected in purpose. Don't skip because heaven is watching you right now with pride. The angels who once guarded you in silence are now celebrating. They know that the mission has succeeded, that the chosen one finally listened, finally believed, finally remembered who they are. My beloved child, look around you one more time. The same world that once felt heavy now feels lighter. That's because the weight you carried was never the world. It was doubt. And now that doubt is gone, dissolved in the fire of divine truth. You are free. Stay till the end. Take a breath and feel the peace that has replaced the storm. Heaven doesn't need to send another message because you've already received the final one. From now on, the divine will speak directly through your intuition, through peace, through signs, through love. You will not need reminders anymore. You will be the reminder. Something huge is waiting for you. But the miracle has already begun. It began when you said yes, when you stayed, when you chose faith over fear and hope over hopelessness. The countdown is over. The new timeline has already started. Don't skip, my beloved child. You are the light heaven sent into this world. Every time you love, forgive, create, or share kindness, the universe expands through you. That is your divine purpose, to exist as a living channel of light, to remind others that miracles are real. And now heaven speaks its last words to you, not as instruction, but as blessing. You have done well. You have been brave. You have listened, and now you will live in peace. Stay till the end because these last lines are sacred. This message is closing, but your story is opening wider than ever. What comes next is not struggle, it's success. Not chaos, it's clarity. Not loss, it's legacy. My beloved child, the final attempt is complete. Heaven reached you not through fear, but through love. Every cell in your body carries divine memory now. Every step you take from here will echo with purpose. The light will follow you everywhere you go. And when you wake tomorrow, know this. The world will look the same, but you will see it differently. You'll recognize blessings where there used to be burdens. You'll feel love where there used to be pain. You'll realize that heaven didn't change the world, it changed you. Don't skip. Breathe in deeply and let that peace settle. That's heaven's final signature, an invisible seal that says you are ready. The message is finished, but the miracle has just begun. Walk forward with calm faith, my beloved child. Everything has already been arranged. Everything is already yours. The divine is smiling. The countdown is over.